5-foot or 7-foot plug-in birch tree. The 5-foot will have 560 lights. The 7-foot will have 1,000 lights. The 5-foot is 6 payments of $22.67. The 7-foot is 6 payments of $29.67. These are the branch tips. They're all pre-lit, and it's over $20 off and at that sale price. It's new yet too. These are so realistic.
Aren't they?
Andrea,
Just
oh my
beautiful.
gosh.
I love this tree so much because it really does look like that classic white birch tree.
Wow.
In the wintertime, when all the foliage has fallen, these are the trees that I think about. I see them, the silhouette is stunning, the color is stunning, and with the lights that we've added, 560 lights on this 5-foot size and 1,000 lights on the 7-foot. You have the choice to either have them be all steady or slight twinkling, and all you do is just push your control box button one time to get that effect. But see how they're posable, and they're indoor outdoor, so whether you're using them outside, on a front porch, or inside, you can completely customize them to fit the space that you're trying to fill.
Oh, this is great because at the bottom, I'm able to kind of see if I have a longer, let me grab this one, and it's just poking up against the wall, I can take it.
That's right.
And tuck it right up.
Exactly.
And now it's no longer doing it. And it's in that pretty little dark corner of that room, that staircase that you don't know what to do with.
Right.
They're slender and they have a very small footprint to them, but they just bloom up into this beautiful explosion of light, and it's this soft twinkling like fairy light that we're seeing.
And
these are dynamite.
That's right. You'll see the twinkling here on the 7-foot. I have that one set to our twinkle effect, and it's delicate. It's not a flash. It's not a shocking kind of a blink. It's this beautiful twinkling light effect. And again, we have them all posed as if they were a real tree in nature, and they are unique because they have that real tree size. So you can actually make your bases even fuller. Again, they're completely posable. They're just gorgeous.
Look at that. Now, yeah, you're really making it very full there. So it can be either a skinny tree or a full tree.
That's right.
That's what makes it so nice with these. They're very sturdy as well. 6 easy payments on them. Indoor, or is it indoor, outdoor?
It sure is. That's
oh,
right.
wow.
And if you're using them outdoors, you'll notice we left the base of this one uncovered. There's holes in each of the 4 corners. We include the U stakes, so you can push them right into the ground to keep them stable. Or we've just put a nice little tree skirt around one here if we were using it indoors.
Yeah. And they're not heavy to lift, but they're not wimpy and limpy.
Right.
So, I mean, they are substantial, but you can lift it yourself. So whether you want to go ahead and you want to put a little tree skirt around it, or again, the holes for a bolted bottom or screwed in bottom into the ground, that's going to work too. How beautiful would 2 of the 5-footers look in my plant urns outside my front door where I used to have all my petunias?
Oh, what a lovely idea, especially in the wintertime when things aren't necessarily blooming or growing anymore.
Yeah.
This is such a beautiful way to add light.
And no one's going to have a problem if you throw some balls on it, if you add to it.
You certainly could.
You certainly could,
That's
but
right.
you do not have to. Or do we have it anywhere else around in the
Just
set? Or
here
is
on
this
this set, yes.
Okay. I never really got into something like this until this year.
Really?
And it's because of how they just added this height.
They really do.
To everything. It elevates literally up and down instead of everything being kind of horizontal. It takes it vertical, almost like when you do your garden, you know, and you want to get some hollyhocks up there for height because you're down here with all the petunias and marigolds. Well, this is that same thing, but in indoor-outdoor decorating. So this is where you're going to get that vertical height of color, of a little bit of sparkle. They're gorgeous, and they're totally posable too.
Yes.
So they'll work anywhere that you want to put them.
That's right. And you'll notice too, I'm kind of standing behind these trees. You can still see me. So they're not going to block anything that you have in your room. They have that transparency because they're not bulky, but they're so full yet. So they're full without adding the bulk. And again, they're posable. So if you're trying to put them up next to some furniture and you need to bend a branch up to make sure that it fits just right, you can do that. It's got a 15-foot lead cord. So literally you could take it from your front porch out into your yard. Your control box is right right there on the cord, and that's how you control whether it's just steady on like we have here in the 5-foot, or the twinkle is just another press of the button, or turn it off.
And they are little seed lights on them. They're not, or
The little fairy
little
lights.
fairy
Yes,
lights.
they're just
Okay, so if you're
wrapped
not
on the
familiar with
branch.
that, they're like a kernel of rice.
Yes.
And you're going to see that right here.
go.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Yes, every branch has lights on it. There are 1,000 lights on this 7-foot tree, 560 lights on the 5-foot tree. So every branch has the lights. That twinkling effect is on even smaller lights that just make it so delicate and beautiful.
Tori, did you say the 5-foot is more popular? Yeah. So the 5-foot tree is more popular, and the 5-foot tree is 560 lights. Think about that, 560 lights. Usually when I buy lights, it's by the 50 count or the 100 count.
That's right.
The smaller tree, the 5-foot, and I'm 5'2.5". The smaller tree, it has 560 lights, 6 easy payments of $22.67. Over here, though, the 7-foot tree has 1,000
1,000
lights.
lights
That's a
on the
lot.
7-foot.
And it's on 6 easy payments of $29.67. I've got to ask you, though, if I'm 5'2.5", so we're all crinkled
yes,
down.
I was going to say, you
Okay.
can extend them fully up. In fact,
Yeah.
the 7-foot's a little too tall for me to even be able to.
Okay, to be able to,
Yeah.
open them all up.
So
That's what I want to do at my house.
Yes. So just so you know, the 5-foot comes in 2 pieces plus the base. The 7-foot comes in 3 pieces plus the base, but you don't need any tools. They simply snap together. The cords are inside of the center, so you just connect them as you're putting the pieces together, and then you put them on the base. Screws right on, no tools required.
Really, really like this. Oh,
So beautiful.
So realistic too. I kept reaching out and touching
I know it looks
the bark because
it looks real.
It looks so
It's
real.
so pretty.
Andrea or Andrea?
Andrea.
Andrea. My sister-in-law is Andrea, and
Okay.
I've been married for 32 years. I still ask her. That's horrible of me.
It's all right. I'll answer Danny.
Do we have one more item, or is this it for you?
We
and
do
I?
have another item.
Another item. It looks like a candy lane over there.
I know.
Is that where we're going?
No, we're going this
We're
way.
going this way. Okay. I bet you really, really love working
Go
with me.
wherever you want to go.
Okay. Okay. All right. These are already popular, you guys, from Mr. Christmas.